Hey guys, Neely here. I'm coming in today for a quick flip through of my planner. This is my very first month in my planner, so I have been learning a lot over this last month and kind of refining things as I go, and I'm sure I will continue to learn and refine things as I move forward. But I just wanted to do a real quick flip through and show you what I have for the past month and then what I've set up already for February. So I'll mention again, I have my A5 Domino Filofax with the little band. I love it, love it, love it. It has been so wonderful. And I will just go ahead and get started. So I have my dashboard page here. And here I have my fun stuff from my kiddos. I showed you this last time of the ruler that my sweet Ruthie made for me. And this is a little picture my daughter Talia made for me a while back, and I just taped it in there with washi tape. Ruthie was working with me on planning the other day, and I was giving her scrap paper of stuff that I had scribbled on, and extra washi tape that I didn't need, so I let her scribble on that, and she really wanted me to put it in the planner so that I could use it. I showed you this last time. It was just a mandala that I printed from mondaymandalas.com, and this again, I would have taken this out. I don't like it, and actually I'm not really using the key from the bullet journaling anymore, but I have my January calendar on the other side. So I'm leaving it in, but it's not something I'm proud of. So there's my January calendar. You can see I don't have tons of appointments. We homeschool, we stay home a lot. So my months usually look like this. My master to-do list, I think instead of having this just be a monthly to-do list, I'm just gonna make it a master to-do list and just add to it, add pages as I need more pages, because you can see I didn't use a lot of my page here for the whole month of January. These are just big things that I'm not putting on my dailies, just so that I have them in the forefront of my mind and can get to them when I get to them. And this was just a little thing I wanted to add a few things to my planner. My weight tracker for the month of January, I've shown you that in my Wellness Wednesday videos, and then I made on the other side of the page the February tracker, and I was happy with how that turned out. I thought it looked pretty and very Valentine's-ish for February. Then this is my measurement tracker. I showed you this also on my Wellness Wednesday, but pretty simple. And this, it's not a monthly thing. It's just I kind of just put in my measurements anytime I do them. I don't have a set schedule of when I do them. And then I have my very pathetic exercise log here. This is obviously something that I need to work on. I've been getting my steps in every day, my 11,000 steps, but I just have been having trouble adding in anything beyond that. So this exercise log is telling me that I really need to work on that. I have my printouts from my Chalene Extreme weightlifting, where I can track my weight, the weight that I do for each exercise. So I just put that right in there with the exercise log. This is my cleaning checklist. I just have done multiple months here, just for each week of the month, January 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just check off the things that we've done. And then I have February and March and April here. And then after that, I can just add more down here and keep going on this page and then add more pages as I need to. So this isn't a monthly thing. It's just kind of an ongoing cleaning checklist. And then now this section, I'm getting into my weekly spreads and my dailies. I've kind of just been every week looking at it and adding things and kind of refining how I do my weeklies and just kind of seeing what works and what doesn't. So this is really pretty simple, pretty sparse as far as content, but you can see how it's progressed as I flip through. These are my dailies. I'm going to go through these kind of fast. I covered up anything that was personal. But okay, so those are my dailies, and then here's my next weekly, the 16th through the 22nd. You can see I tried something different here with the bigger boxes for each day, and I really like it. I think it's really pretty, but I just found I didn't need that giant of a box for each day. Yeah, it's nice, and if you were wanting to break your day down by time, or morning, afternoon, and evening, if you want to plan that way, these kind of large boxes would work really well. I just found I did not seem to use it up. Obviously, it's pretty sparse there. So you can see the next one in a minute is a little different. Some more dailies going through here. So this is the next weekly spread that I did that I liked. I started playing with these little boxes here for dinner. Just in the morning, write down what I'm planning on doing for dinner. I can flip back to my meal plan and see what's on the schedule, or see if I want to change anything and just add it right here. And then also this is my video box where I write down what I'd like to do as far as a video for the day. I do try to do a video every day. It doesn't always work out, but I like to have a little space to put on there what my plan is. I also changed my tracker. I was doing a monthly tracker for all of January. I just found I didn't like it very much. And I like the idea of doing a tracker weekly. The only thing is I don't like writing it out every day, so I actually got some tracker stamps, and I will show you that at the end. I picked like 3 different sets of tracker stamps trying to find what will work, and I think I finally did. So I'll show you all that at the end. And then I have a place for notes, and I found I was just putting a sticky note on there, and that's what I was using for my weekly grocery list. So you'll see on my next weekly spread that I made a space for a sticky note for a grocery list. So that's kind of the things I do, where I see how it works and then I make adjustments in the next week, and it'll just keep evolving until I find the perfect system. So this is the next weekly that I have just started. So today is the 30th here. And so you'll notice that I did a landscape here and then a portrait here. And the reason for that is these rings make it really difficult for me, since I'm right-handed, to write over here in portrait. And I don't take my planner with me when I go places usually. I usually just use it at home. I'll either have it on my desk or have it on my counter in my kitchen in the morning when I'm doing my walking in the kitchen. And I'll just have it sitting on my counter, and I'll go over whenever I think of something and write it down. And so it's easy enough just to have my planner sitting like this on these days, and switch it around and have it sitting like this on these days. So I really like the way that's set up, so I can turn it just like this, and I am able to write no problem on my first 4 days of the week. So this is my tracker that I tried with the first set of tracker stamps I got, and it's a little bit messy because I had to kind of erase it and do it over again, and I don't love how it turned out. It's just kind of messy. But I got some new stamps that just came in the mail, I think yesterday, and I'm going to be using those next. I think they'll work a lot better, and like I said, I'll show you that in a minute. And then I'm trying out a weekly to-do list. I have a lot of things where I'll stick it on a day, but then it's not necessary that I need to get it done that specific day. So it just sits on that day until I get it done. So I figure those kind of things I will just put on my weekly to-do, and then if I really do want to schedule it for a specific day, I can transfer it over to a specific day. And then here I have my grocery list, like I told you. So for my weekly trips, I don't get a whole lot of things, so this works just fine. And these were some stamps actually that came in the tracker pack that I got. So that was kind of fun to put that on there to make it an official grocery list. And so I will just, every time I think of something for the weekly grocery trip, I will write it down on there, and I'll refer over to my master grocery list that I'll show you in a minute. And then you can see here I got these boxes same as before, but I made them pretty with my cute tracker stamps with the fork and the spoon for the dinner, and then a little movie, whatever those things are called, movie thing for whatever video I'm going to do. So that's how I set up my most recent weekly, and I really like it. And the next time I do a weekly and I get the tracker looking nice like I want it to, I will do a plan with me where I lay it all out so you can see how I do that all. It's pretty fun. And that is the end of that section. I just have some blank pages in here, and then now I am getting into my food stuff. So here is my grocery list, and after I finish filming this video, I am going to film a building my grocery list video. I've already gotten it started because I start my next month's grocery list a week or so ahead of time, so that every time I think of something that we're out of, I can just go in and write it down. And then over here I have this cute paper, and I have some extras over here in my little pocket. And I'm using this for the grocery list that I actually take to the store. I'll go into more detail about all this in my next video, but that'll give you an idea of my February grocery list, and then my list that I can actually take with me. And then I also made a February shopping list. This is just stuff that is non-food items. I just wanted to keep it separate, so I just keep it on the same page, just on the opposite side. This is one from January. There's the shopping list, and then here is the grocery list, the master grocery list. And I love having my grocery lists all together, because when I'm building my February grocery list, I can go back and look at all this stuff and think, oh yeah, I need this again, I need this again. And it's easy to look back on and find what I need. And then now here's my grocery budget tracker and our non-food items we call Stuff Budget Tracker. I showed you this in a video just not too long ago. And then this is my February one that I just set up. I'm trying to keep the two budgets on the same page, one on each side. And then now I am into the meal plans. I have my January meal plan here that I showed you, and then also my February meal plan that I showed you in just a video or two ago. And that is it for this section, the food section, grocery section. Now I am into my YouTube section. This was my January schedule for my videos. I like to write down what I'm planning on doing. Like I put in all my Wellness Wednesdays because I know those are always going to be on Wednesday, and then in the morning I'll think, okay, the video that I want to do today is whatever, and I'll write it down. Like I said, it doesn't always work that way. I cross things out a lot and get inspired about something else and just do something else. And I tried putting these little star stamps for the check marks, but it bled through to the other side, so that didn't work out too well. So on the other side, this is my schedule, and then on this side is just video ideas. Where I just, every time I have an idea or I have someone request a specific video, I like to write it down over here. So anytime I don't have a video idea for the day, I can go back over here and see and pick something out. So this now is my February schedule. So same as before, but just for February. And I already put in all my Wellness Wednesdays. And then here I put in a Plan With Me weekly spread. Like I just told you, I'm going to do a video of how I'm laying out my weekly spread, and then I have my February video ideas list, and then I have just notes. These are just notes for whenever I'm gonna do a video and I need to figure out the recipe or whatever, just have some talking points. I put it all down in my notes section, and it's not pretty, it's pretty messy. I just kind of scribble it in. And that is it for that. And then I have my little sticky notes in here in the back pocket that I keep with me. And that is it for my flip through. All right, so I also wanted to show you all of the accessories that I've added since last month. I showed you a whole bunch last month. So if you haven't seen that, you can go check that video out. I'll put it up in the cards wherever that ends up. And so I just want to show you what I've added since then. First off, I got these friction pens. They are fantastic. They are erasable, and it's so nice to be able to write in pen, and then if you make a mistake, to be able to erase it. So these are fantastic. These ones are the 0.7 millimeter, but I also got the 0.5 millimeter. They're very fine, and they have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you to those who have suggested those, because those are great. And then I got some new washi tape. These ones were so cute that I just had to pick them up. So cute. And then I showed you guys these in my shop with me video, but they're so pretty too. So those are the new washi tapes that I picked up. And then as far as stamps, you can see I got 3 different ones, and I've been trying to find exactly what will work. This one is super great. Let's see, I'll turn it over here. This one is really great. This one has the little grocery list that I told you about, and then all the little icons, like the little shopping cart and the little movie thing. And let's see, that'll be great for when I start exercising more. I can use that one. These are the little tracker hearts that I used for my last tracker, but they didn't work out super well because they don't line up with the dots on the bullet journal paper. So I was trying to find something that would work a little bit better. And so I picked up this, and this worked all right. It has the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday little line here. And then these little lines of hearts and circles and squares, I actually cut to try to get them to fit. And it worked okay, but it wasn't, it was laborious and not super easy. So I ended up ordering this, and it is so cute. It's from Studio L2E. And I just found out that they're local to me. They are located not too far away. I'm going to have to find out if they have stuff in stores locally so I can go check them out. But these I think will work a lot better because the lines of the little tracker things are horizontal, so I can line them up in the dot grid, and it'll work out fine. So I'm really excited about trying these. I'll pull them out here. But I just thought they were so cute with the little cups. You can track water, or with the little drops. Stars, hearts, little hexagons, no, pentagons. What do they write? No, hexagons. And then the circles and the squares, and then they have both options of the weeks starting on Sunday and the week starting on Monday, which this one I noticed Wait, no, this one only has it starting on Sunday, which my weeks I started doing starting on Monday, so that didn't really work for me super well. So having that option of the week starting on Monday is fantastic. And then these little boxes to make it pretty. So I'm gonna be playing with this, and I will show you more of that on my weekly spread video that I'll do in a week or so. Oh, and I wanted to mention that this set here came with a little ink pad and a little acrylic block. I also picked up a couple acrylic blocks. These ones have the lines on them, so it makes it easier to line things up. So they work fantastically. I got this ink pad and it has the 4 different colors on it, but these are the ones that I found that bled through to the other side of the page, so that's not going to work super well. I found that this one that came with the stamps works pretty well and it doesn't bleed through, so I'm going to be using this one for a while and then find one that doesn't bleed through when I need more. So that is it for all of my accessories and my flip through. I hope that was enjoyable for you guys. I am still getting the hang of this whole planner thing. I am very new to it, so I appreciate all the advice and recommendations that you guys have given me. It's been so helpful in getting started. I'm having so much fun. It's like a whole new world, a kind of a new hobby opened up to me, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I will talk to you guys again soon. Let's chat down in the comments if you have anything to add, any more recommendations, any questions. I would love to chat with you down there. I hope you guys are doing fantastic, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye guys.